Hello everyone, welcome to Celestial Waters. My name is Demi. We're going to hop right into the Spirit Baby reading. Before we do, I was being shown a vision of a lighthouse. It's a day scene, so it's a beach in the day, but the lighthouse, the light is still flickering, it's still on, and I feel like you guys are coming to a lot of aha and realization moments. It's like you're looking back in the past and you're looking at your past self. You could even be thanking your past self, like talking to the higher self of you in the past and saying thank you for getting you here to who you are today. It's like energy of gratitude that is coming through for your path thus far. That's what is coming through. And I'm also being shown a Bible and someone divinating with the Bible. So you could do this, you could use the Bible, you could open up at a certain scripture or a certain prayer. That's what's coming through. I feel like this Spirit Baby may do this. They may use certain different holy scriptures and holy books to divinate. So I do feel like we have like a psychic medium that will be coming through, some of you. But let's get some poems, some Spirit Baby poems. Thank you. So the first one here says, lions everywhere, wild eyes with a warm glare, and a crazy mane of hair. My spirit will be mellow, but there's a fire in my heart, powerful one, very connected to the sun. I'm likely to be born in July or August. Summer baby, don't you try and tame me. When I was reading this, I'm also seeing May. I was seeing the month May. So May could be a significant date for you or your partner, or for the conception, the due date of this child. We also have July and August coming through. So it is those like spring months turning into summer that is coming through. Well, depends where you are in the world. But in the UK, May, July, August, that is spring, that is going into summer, spring and summer. So they're very, very significant seasons. And this is the season that you guys have moved into. You've moved into your spring and your summer and out of winter and autumn. So you're not in that kind of like, you know, like that hermit mode where you isolate during those seasons. You're like you've woken up and all these light bulbs are coming on and you're having all these light bulb moments. That's what's coming through. And this is going to assist you in your conception, because obviously you're aligning to being in the right energy, the right frequency for this child to be joining you, to be coming through the earth side. And we have here the power of three, triple T. Identical in looks, one always has their head in books. One thinks they're faster than Sonic, one is very theatrical. At first you may see this conception as impractical, but you prayed for us, time to upgrade our car to a small bus. We all have a lovely nature, so that's a plus. Stocking up on batteries will be a must. If there isn't 3 times the same toy, one of us is likely to kick up a fuss. The theatrical one, cough cough. So a multiple birth could be coming through. This is about triplets, so some of you guys could well be having triplets. I'm seeing IVF, so particularly if you've been using IVF to help you conceive, you could be having a multiple birth, or this could be your third time trying IVF, and I'm hearing third time to charm, because that time is going to work, the third time. What else, Spirit? Can I get one more poem? These two, they want 2 more. Okay, we have here beauty and grace. I really did win in the genetics race. I get it from my papa, I get it from my papa. Isabella from Encanto is who I'll resemble. Princess dresses and fairy wings. Playing dress up is my thing. Daddy is fit to be my king. Mum, you chose so well. I'm on the other side doing cartwheels and twirls. Did I mention that I adore pearls? Yep, you guessed it. I'm likely to be a little girl. So the little girl is going to know her value. If there's a little girl coming through you guys, she's going to know her value and she's going to know her worth. And I said little girl because I do feel like a lot of you will be having a multiple birth, both boys and girls. It's the little girl who's going to be kind of that stereotypical sassy little girl who knows what she wants. I'm hearing party dresses. So she could be very, very into dressing up in party dresses. She never wants to wear normal clothes. She's always got to have something sparkly on or some sort of tutu on. And there's always got to be like a little accessory, like a little handbag or some sort of jewelry. This could also be because of how you dress if you are the woman that is coming through. But even the man, I'm seeing a man in like a suit and these really nice shoes, and his shoes always have to be glistening. And there's this stuff that my dad used to use. I don't know what it's called, but sometimes he would get me to do it when I was a little girl, when I was like 4 or 5, but I would help him. But it was like this oil, this shoe shine, I think that's what it is, shoe shine. I kind of like rub it on his shoes. That's what is coming through. And then the other poem here is dummies and strawberry gummies, yummy yummy in my tummy. Mummy loves them too, but they make daddy need to poo. Our house will be full of giggles and lots of nibbles. I do enjoy my food, it always lifts my mood. Taurus and Virgo will be heavy in my birth chart. Me and little sis find it hilarious when daddy farts. He also likes to play darts. That man from your past was never meant to last. Grandma sent him away with a heavenly blast. In order for me to be born, you have to be at full form. Unlock your solar and sacral, quieting down the mind's chitter chatter. Mum, I know you like a good natter. The time has come, try not to worry about what can't be undone. I've been sending you signs, read between the lines. Will you be mine? Someone's about to ask. Next time you rush out the door, don't forget your flask. If you see baby clothes with bumblebees, that's a bit of me. A hint, during pregnancy you will constantly pee. Sorry about that, he. So I feel like you guys, where it says here, what I'm drawn to, in order for me to be born, you have to be at full form. This is what you guys are out now. You've been working on claiming your power and pulling back your energy from people and places that you would have given it away or left it. I'm hearing left it. So I do feel like you've really been looking back on the past and who you were and where you've come and who you are now. And you're like, right, I'm claiming and I'm pulling back everything that is mine. I'm claiming my inheritance. And I'm hearing gold that is mine return to me now. Gold that has been lost, return to me now. It's like you're saying affirmations like this. You're pulling back everything that was always destined for you, that you may have unintentionally given it away, or maybe you were kind of manipulated into believing that you didn't deserve it and you gave it away. This is what is coming through. I'm hearing spiritual warfare, so you're very, very aware of the spiritual warfare that is going on and has been going on around you. This deck here, I want to get a few cards on this deck. So what messages do the collective need to hear right now? You're a spiritual warrior, I'm hearing. You are a spiritual warrior. And this spirit baby is going to be a spiritual warrior, because I'm hearing Spartan. And this is the energy of a lot of these souls that are coming through now. They're very, very ascended. And they've come through for a very particular, very specific purpose. And they hold that energy of, this is Spartan. Like they're ready to go. Very, very powerful. It's like Archangel Michael energy. We have here, happiness is my birthright. Yeah, you've been pulling back and calling back your birthright. Was always supposed to be yours, that maybe was kind of split or pulled away from trauma. Because I'm seeing PTSD from trauma. Or maybe this is from past lives that you carried into this life. But whatever it is, you've been calling back what is rightfully yours. What is destined to be yours. And it's gold. It's to do with gold. So that's to do with your own spiritual inheritance. And it is coming in. It's always there on the way for us. We just need to use our voices and our willpower sometimes to be saying like, right, that's mine. Like God, I'm ready. I want it now. Like sometimes you do have to say that, not to be there waiting there on the floor praying or begging, being like please God, please. You need to be like, I declare and decree this is mine. What else, Spirit? Can I get? Thank you. We have here, the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. This is what you guys are doing. Do you know what I'm seeing? You know, a target. And you kind of, when people shoot at the target, that's what I'm seeing. I forget what I'm seeing, but I'm seeing that target with the red bit in the middle. It's like you're like a bullseye. Got it. And I'm also hearing checkmate. So you've won in terms of pulling back your energy and taming these demons that are within you, but also banishing these demons that are outside of you that were acting as a test, because God allowed them to come in to try and be a nuisance and block you, to act as a test to see if you would really and truly stand up into yourself, into your power, and come home. And then we have here, when I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. And I love how it's a dandelion, so it's that wish. There is a prayer and a wish that is about to be answered. And obviously for a lot of you, that's going to be a conception of a child. But also I do feel like finances, because I keep saying gold. The gold kept coming through, so it's finances as well. This deck here. What else do the collective need to hear right now, please, Spirit? When it comes to this spirit baby reading, I keep staring at the card where I'm seeing the bullseye. Maybe some of you do target practice. You could do target practice. I'm also seeing a bow and arrow. Maybe you like sports like that where you have a target that you need to hit. Or maybe you and your partner like work in armed forces or police force. That's also come through. Or maybe the military. What else, Spirit? They could play games as well, like computer games like that. Or PlayStation games. And now I'm seeing the Xbox. So yeah, they could play a lot of games like that to do with fighting, to do with the military. And they could be very, very good at it. What else, Spirit? We have Nephratum, if I can say that right. Renewal and rebirth. This is card number 22. But this is what is happening with you guys. You're going through a renewal and a rebirth. You're stepping into your whole new chapter and your golden era, I'm hearing. I'm staring at this that he's wearing. So you're being crowned by the Most High God. And this crown is gold. I feel like you were wearing a crown. But it's like that crown got a bit dusty or rusty. You outgrew it. You outgrew that crown and you've leveled up, because you've leveled up your whole being, your whole self. They keep showing me someone kind of like sitting up and standing up into themselves. So you could have been like kind of slouching or walking around. You didn't necessarily know your worth in the past, and now you're standing up and you know who you are. I'm hearing good luck to anyone who tries to come and fuck with you now. Good luck. What else, Spirit? And I'm seeing that little boy with the reel. There's a little boy in it and he's like, oh, you want to fuck with me now? It's like that's kind of energy that is coming through with you guys. But he was saying it as in the way that he is now the shit, and now people want to be around him and people want to be his friend. So it could be that you're coming into money, you're just leveling up in terms of your frequencies, you're coming into that abundance, which means your external reality will shift, it will change. But it does also mean that some people from your past may want to like tag along, kind of grips onto your leg and like come with you where you're flying to. You're like, no, get off. And you're just like dashing them off you. We have here set challenges. So you've overcome those challenges. You've been in that desert. You've been in this energy where you were there, you were just sitting there in that hermit mode, you were drowsy, you needed water, and it was like there was no one around you, there was no one coming to your rescue. You came to your rescue, God came to your rescue, you activated the Christ consciousness within you and you got yourself up. That's the energy that is coming through. Do you want any more from this deck? No, this one here. So what else does this collective need to hear, please, Spirit? What else does this collective need to hear? Some of you guys could have a cactus plant within your home. That's way too many. Can I just get one at a time, please, Spirit? What does this collective need to hear when it comes to this Spirit baby reading? We have birth. Universal energies brings opportunity and possibility. You are going for a rebirth and you're going to be birthing this child. This Spirit baby is coming through. And you will be taking photos like this, you know, when you've got the little hands. I'm also being shown the little feet, you know, when you put the little feet together and you take a photo, that is coming through. And you and your partner could also make like heart hands, and then you've got the little baby hands there as well. Something about photos and this coming through. So I feel like for a lot of you this would be your first child, or maybe it's your first child with this person that's coming through. And you'll be taking loads of photos, and I can see you filling up different albums. You could even make an album where it's like my first, so it's like the first time the baby does everything, or it's like the first photo of their hand, of their feet, this kind of thing. You put it in this book. But it's like you're also doing a photo book for your parents, for the grandparents. It's like everybody gets their own book. I'm seeing an aunties and uncles book as well. So you're going to be going all out when it comes to photos, and you want everyone to have photos of your baby. You want to be sharing your baby with everyone who's in your close circle, who's in your family, who loves you, because you know they're going to love and adore this child. And they're really going to appreciate this. And we have here, and I'm hearing so I don't go insane. So a lot of you who are going to be like a stay at home mom, I feel like you'll be doing this when the baby's having their naps. Because the house, there's something about the house, it looks very clean, everything's in order. So it's like when you're there and you've got a bit of free time, you're like, I'm going to do these photo albums. That's coming through for somebody. We have celebrations. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. Some of you could have a cleaner, or you will have a cleaner in the future. Again, there's a gift coming in. This Spirit baby is joining Earthside, but I also do feel like there's something about finances and gold. Gold keeps coming through. And gold also in terms of spirituality. And I was seeing the golden crown. So you're being anointed and crowned, but in a very, very higher level. I feel like in the spiritual world, you're of a very, very high hierarchy because of the inner work you've been doing. Some of you may not realize the extent to which you're looked at by your ancestors in the spiritual world. Very, very powerful. They admire you. It's the word admire and adore. The way people will admire and adore your child, the way people admire and adore babies, is how your ancestors, your spiritual court, are looking at you for what you've overcome and what you've done in this lifetime, in this realm. And what else, Spirit? This one. So what else does this collective need to hear? Can I just get a few cards, please, from this deck? What else does the collective need to hear? I'm listening to whale and dolphin music. I feel like somebody asked. Maybe you could hear it in the background, but it's quite low. I put it quite faint. Maybe listening to like dolphin and whale music when you have conceived. This could help you. Or maybe even before, it could help you tap into your womb. What else? That's way too many. But the card that's flew up right there is the sun. So the sun is coming in, and you see how he's wearing a golden shirt. So the sun is coming in because you have claimed the sun. What else, Spirit? I'm hearing moon, I love you, I adore you, I understand you, I know how to be in the dark, I know how to be in the unknown, but I'm now pulling in the sun. I don't want to face the sun. It's like that energy that is coming through. I can't even say that. Putrefaction, shadow release. Again, look at the crown. Something about crowns that are very, very significant. You could be seeing photos of crowns everywhere, but this is just that another confirmation. It's like a triple confirmation. You are crowned. You are being crowned by the Most High and by Earth. You see how the skeleton is standing on Earth? Your human side is also being crowned, but so is your soul. So a lot of you are very much in alignment when it comes to your soul's blueprint. What God asked you to do when you incarnated in this lifetime, you've done it. And for some of you, there could have been a delay. It could have taken you longer than you thought, but you've done it. So you're going to be celebrated. You're going to be receiving a gift. What else, Spirit? Some of you guys could also have just reached a milestone or a goal that you've been trying to reach for years. You've done it. And I'm just hearing clapping. So again, you're being celebrated at the moment by your ancestors. Maybe there had been ancestors coming through before who tried to do it and they weren't as successful. But still they helped. They would have helped open the road somehow. We have Cibation, Purity, Cleanse and Release. And you see how you have the bigger bird and the smaller bird. It looks like the bigger one is about to feed the baby. So this is that confirmation that your baby will be coming through. You will conceive. They are on their way. It's just a matter of things behind the scenes all being laid out. There's a divine orchestration going on. It's like there's a lot of things being done in the complete dark, in the complete pitch black, and you can't see them yet. It's like that very unknown energy. You know deep down, but you can't see it. You're going to be seen it. You're going to be shown it. It's something about the sun. The sun's light coming in. It's going to show you. Because sometimes with the moon's light, you don't always see things. There's a mystery. It's unknown. I feel like that's the energy you've been in a lot of the time. But there's now the sun's light is coming in for you guys. We have spring. Exactly that. So you're moving into your spring energy, your rebirth. You're going for a rebirth. I'm staring at the ladybugs. You could be seeing ladybugs everywhere, which do represent good luck. They're also connected to Mother Mary. And I'm hearing a healing. A healing is here for you. Can I get a few more cards for the collective, for this deck, please? For this deck. For the collective from this deck. This one. We have here, Mama, Daddy, can you please clear your energy? I'm trying to talk to you, but you can't hear me. So some of you guys may still be stuck somewhat in the past. And maybe where this rebirth energy is trying to come through. But I feel like it's just a certain affirmation or a prayer. Like you need to declare it. And it's that simple. It will lift. So I would advise, like, after this reading, to put on some frequency music and declare and decree that everything from your past that isn't you is completely let go of. All of the debris, all of the crap from demons within you that you have now tamed and from entities outside of you. Because when you do tame them and when you do banish them, they can leave muck behind. They can leave debris behind. They're showing me parasites. So, you know, if you were to do a parasite cleanse, you take certain herbs or like a juice, whatever, it kills off the parasites. They're showing me a tincture, so you guys could be doing it. It kills them off, but they can still leave like their discretions and their eggs inside. This also needs to be cleared out. I feel like this is what needs to be cleared out. It's just the last bit of debris that you guys need to clear out, but you need to declare and decree it. Pull in Archangel Michael. He can cut cords, but he can assist with this. Mother Mary can assist with this. Obviously you want to connect to the Most High God and the Seraphim angels. Don't forget the burning ones. The Seraphim angels are heavy on the planet right now. They're surrounding humanity. Call them in and ask them to hold this space and be praising the Most High. And also be praising you in this space. And this is going to assist you in clearing up this muck that I feel like is still there. It's not acting as a big block, but it's kind of like a, you know, like a lingering energy. You don't need it there. It needs to go. What else, Spirit? Can I get one more card for the collective from this deck? What else do they need to hear right now in this Spirit Baby reading? I'm seeing that word on this first card as purification. So this is what you're going to do when you do that. You're going to purify yourself completely. That's not what the word says, but I'm seeing purification. What else, Spirit? This one. We have Mama, Daddy. If you're feeling sad and you don't know why, the angels say the sadness is from a past life and you've got to heal it. Yeah, there's something that's still lingering. That could even be it. It may not even be from this life. It could be something that's just followed you from a past life. It kind of is just given the energy of a parasite. Nothing big, not a big entity that's causing the block. Like kind of parasite leechy energy. You just need to banish that off and get rid of the debris. It's like it's left some muck. So maybe what you guys have already done, like prayers and things that you've already done to release this kind of thing, I feel like I could do it again. But see here, it has a chain, a cord cutting. So do call in Archangel Michael and ask him to wrap you and cloak you in his blue ray light of truth and protection. So you can see these parasites and leeches. They could just be like attached to your aura. So you want to be visualizing, connecting with your auric field. Ask Archangel Michael and God to show you where you have any energy leaks or where you have any holes, or if there is like a little parasite that's trying to like suck at your light, and you just want to push these out, and then you want to fill these holes and these energy leaks with golden light that comes from your soul, that comes from the spark of God that exists within you. Is that it, Spirit? No. They want to get some signs for you guys. That was quick. So we have here dragonfly. And this is the thing, it's going to be quick. When you do this, it's going to be quick. Things are going to shift. They're going to move quickly for you because it's just a last bit of debris you need to sweep out. Dragonfly. Dragonflies are like the butterfly on steroids, I call them. The butterfly on steroids. So again, it's you claiming new wings, moving out of the cocoon fully, and coming, I'm hearing coming into your beauty, coming into your joy, coming into your colour. You guys could notice that you dress differently. Maybe when you conceive, you'll be switching up your wardrobe. You'll be doing a huge spring cleaning, getting rid of a lot of stuff in your home and in your house. You're like, right, need to make space. Like physically, you need to make space, not just energetically. We have here stork. They are coming. Look at that stork. I love that. A beautiful omen in a spirit baby reading. They're literally about to be dropped off into your womb by the Most High God. They are en route. They are en route. What else, spirit? We have Harry Potter. So obviously Harry Potter is that film that's connected to supernatural, to witches, to warlocks, to magic. And I feel like you guys will resonate with this kind of film, with these kinds of shows, because you hold this energy within you. You are that witch, you are that warlock, but you're God's witch and you're God's warlock. What else, spirit? We have fairies. Yeah, you could also be very tapped into the elemental realms. And I feel like you've had to go along this path where you are more aware of yourself when it comes to your spiritual body, when it comes to your soul. Because like I keep saying in these spirit baby readings, these souls coming through now are powerful. They're powerful as fuck. Like their gifts, their supernatural abilities, I often can't tap into them and see them because I don't hold that within my consciousness. They're very, very powerful. I'm being shown Matilda. You know, the movie Matilda, where she can move things with her mind. That's what's coming through. I feel like a lot of you guys are like Matilda and you dealt with those Miss Trunchballs. So that's coming through. That movie could be significant to you guys. You could have watched it a lot as a child. What else, spirit? We have kite. I heard fly high. Fly high. This is what you're doing. You're choosing to fly high. So this means that this spirit baby can now come through. Because it's like they could only align to you when you're at certain vibration, a certain frequency. And you could have been down here asking to conceive, asking for this soul to be coming through. So they've been assisting you on the other side to get to this point here. But they know it has been a long journey, and at numerous points you may have got your hopes up. Maybe you even gave up. And obviously it would always be coming back through because this child is supposed to be coming through and be raised by you. We have lion. So they hold that lion energy, that Leo energy. Main character standing in the spotlight. That's what's coming through. And we have a dove at the bottom of the deck. The white dove. My guides always say the sign is a white dove. Doves are connected to spirit, to purity, to innocence. But also I'm hearing a revealing. A revealing is going to be happening. So something's about to be revealed to you. It's like the sun's light is coming through, where you've always been used to the moon's light, and that's a bit slower. That's a bit more mysterious. The sun's light is going to come through, shine on something. You're going to see it straight away. What else? Going to get some dice for you guys. They want 4 story dice, so we'll get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have the moon, crescent moon and stars. So this could be significant when it comes to conception, or when it comes to the spirit baby being born, their moon phase. But again, this is that confirmation that you are kind of, you're still connected to the moon, but you're moving away from the moon's light and you're moving into the sun's energy, the sun's light. So you would have been very comfortable being in the shadows, being hidden, being in the dark, and now you're coming out into the spotlight. It's not like you're even being pushed. You're stepping out into the spotlight because you're ready to come out into the spotlight now. Then we have this chair, this wheelchair. This could be a grandparent that is in one of these chairs at present. I feel like for a lot of you, they could be coming in your dreams. I do feel like they'll still be earthside, but they'll be coming in your dreams. Or maybe this could be a grandparent at the like the last year of their life. You could have been a big part and visited them and looking after them. But I feel like as well, this would have been happening on the spiritual level. So again, I feel like they would have been coming in your dreams. Maybe they even came in your dreams and said thank you. Some of you could have placed hands on them, like healing hands or prayer hands on them while they were still here earthside. They could be coming in your dream saying thank you. We have a 1 on a car, but I've shown up the 1 first. So for some of you, I feel like you will just be having 1 child coming through next. Your first child, or this is the first child. But there'll be like a first at everything. So again, that is given the first, like maybe like the first grandchild for your parents, is that energy that's coming through the first. But they could be also be receiving medals once they're earthside, once they're doing things. This could be, I'm seeing a spelling bee, so they could be very intelligent in that way when it comes to school, but also sports. They could be a first and get a lot of medals. This could attract a lot of envy and jealousy from other people, even like their own kids around them. And I feel like you're going to teach them when it comes to envy and jealousy, like what it is, and kind of like how to face it, even like because they will experience it as well. We're all human. But you're going to teach them a lot about envy and jealousy because you've experienced it a lot from other people, but you've also experienced it in yourself, and you're very mindful not to be looking at people that way. You want to be understanding where it's coming from. Like, okay, why am I jealous of this person? Why am I jealous of this trait? Why am I jealous of this thing that they have? You'll get to the root of it. You don't want to hold those green envious eyes. We have here the bike. The bicycle. So obviously that gets you from A to B. This looks like a little kid's bike as well. So they could be like really into bike riding and motorbikes. Things on two wheels and being shown like different things on two wheels. So scooters as well. They could just like all of these things here. Bikes, scooters, motorbikes. What else, Spirit? I'm going to get some charms. So let me just pause because they are loud. Okay, so the charms we have here is we have a star here. This is just kind of confirming the energy with the first for me. And that star energy, that Leo energy, that's stepping into the spotlight energy. I'm not putting them down. We have here armor. So this is that protection. Usually with this charm, I would often see, you see on this side, I would often see it as like the lungs. It would remind me of the lungs. But for this, I'm literally just seeing it as armor. So you are protected. You're also God's warrior. This spirit baby is going to be very, very, very protected. Very protected. Because they're going to have your protection as well. And I feel like a lot of you have a lot of spiritual know-how when it comes to how to protect yourself. Particularly when it comes to your auric field. Because that is your first protection. On a spiritual level, your auric field. We have here Krabby Patties. What's his name? Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob. That's coming through. But also like anime and different cartoons are coming through. Particularly anime. So you or your partner could be big on watching a lot of anime. You could really enjoy eating burgers when you're pregnant. We have some sort of pie. It's like a pie or a cake with like a strawberry on top. So that's like sweet tooth energy coming through. I'm hearing don't be afraid to indulge. Once you have conceived, don't be afraid to indulge. We have here a crown. Pink and blue crown. I thought it had a 1 on the back. So the 1 keeps coming through. 1 is very significant. Maybe that's the angel number you keep seeing. Like 1's just repeating 1. 1, 1, 1. 11, 11. And we have here. It looks like a coin. It has different like zodiac signs on it. But it looks like a coin. Some of you guys could be finding like coins on the floor. I'm hearing see a penny, pick it up all day long. You have good luck. So you could be finding coins or pennies on the floor. But there's also something about their birth chart. Their birth chart needs to be right. So they're just talking about how they'll be coming through on a certain date. We all come through on a certain date and we all transition out. We all die on a certain date. The date, their birth date is very significant because they need to have a specific birth chart. We have here, it looks like a fan. The fan coming through. I'm seeing a movie set. Maybe some of you guys work on a movie set and maybe your partner does. Like on construction, you could be an extra, maybe an actor or an actress. That's coming through. Or it could be like the technical side of it, like the lights, being shown lights. Again, that's just given main character. If you're an actor or an actress, you're the main character. And we have here, this again, it looks like something to do with astrology. I feel like it's like a star. It's a coin. It's like a star system. Maybe you collect certain coins that have different astrological signs on or star systems. You could be a collector of coins. It could have been the ancestor with the chair. They could have been a collector of coins. Maybe they left you their collection. We have a key with a heart. This is going to be your connection. You're going to be each other's key when it comes to you and your children. You know, that self-mastery. They're going to trigger your self-mastery to a new level. But you're going to assist them and guide them into stepping into their self-mastery and not being afraid to be their authentic selves. But also the heart. There's going to be a lot of unconditional love between you. A lot of warmth. It's that sun's energy, which is why you're moving from the moon's energy. You still have a connection there, but you're moving into the sun. And we have a mermaid tail. So that's the water element. But mermaids, again, they're a mystery. They're that myth. We have a rose. So that's divine feminine energy. That's also Mother Mary. So Mother Mary could be around you heavily. Maybe it's a pink rose as well. You see the pink colour. I'm really drawn to, I'm staring at the pink. So maybe you really love having like pink flowers within your home or pink flowers in the garden. There's some sort of vegetable, a root vegetable, and now being shown like a soup or a stew. So you guys can really enjoy making stews and soups. Maybe like you make your own from scratch. And then we have another starfish. So again, this is that confirmation that they're going to hold that star energy, that it energy. They have a lot of magnetism and a lot of charm is coming through with this spirit baby. Is that it, spirit? Yep. So that's all the messages coming through. I hope that did resonate for someone out there, and I'll see you in another video.